right. So for kindergarten through second grade, this is going to be the Go-Slow-Woah foods and their refuel station. So when kids come in, they are allowed to just go ahead and immediately grab a snack. They can kind of find a place to sit, just as you're kind of getting everything all settled. At that point, you can encourage students to grab a partner. They can put their hand up in the air, high five somebody else with their hand, and then they can take a knee kind of shoulder to shoulder so everybody can see who has a partner and who doesn't. If a student's finding a hard time getting a partner, they can either use a parent or volunteer to be the partner. At this point, you're going to have students look around the room, and there's going to be a variety of foods on the table. So the students are going to go grocery shopping for a day of eating. So they are going to be encouraged to make healthy food choices as they're going grocery shopping. And they're going to look around. They're going to have a chance to go kind of take a peek at what's what. So when you tell them to go, one partner at a time is going to stand up and they're going to go walking around the grocery store and they're going to grab one item of food, of something that they would like to eat or drink that day for their day of eating. One thing to note, really tell them, like, hey, don't look on the back of the paper until we're all done. So have them just grab it, take it back, and lay it flat so they can see it. Please tell them, hey, don't look. It's going to ruin the whole surprise if you guys look at the back of the paper. So partner number one gets back with their one food item, and that will allow partner number two to go. So each partner is going to grab 3 total items. So the group will have 6 items for their day of eating. At that point, you can tell them, okay, we're going to go ahead and look at what kind of healthy food choices you made. Everybody go ahead and turn over their papers. And at that point, the students will see on the back that it's either going to say slow, whoa, or let's see if I can find a good one here. Go. The go foods are the foods that I can eat every day. They're healthy, they're nutritious. The slow foods are those foods that I'm like, okay, once a day is probably fine as long as my portions are okay. And then the whoa foods are like those special treat foods, those sometimes foods that I want to make sure I'm having just every once in a while. And then at this point, you can start asking really good questions like, who disagrees with some of these go slow, whoa identifiers? Like, because maybe a student will see that, popcorn is a slow food. And they're like, well, I disagree. I think that's a go food. I think it's a healthy snack. I think it's, it comes from corn. So I think this is a good opportunity to talk about different types of ways that maybe what types of ingredients we buy might make a difference. What is on the nutrition label? What am I actually looking for? How much of it am I having in a day? Once, you guys have these discussions and whatnot, you can have kids go put their food back, and then you can go ahead and restart it once more now that they have that kind of knowledge base in the back of their head as far as like, okay, now I'm looking for food specifically that are maybe in that more go range. So they'll have to kind of maybe even guess, again, like, okay, is the avocado, is that go? Is that slow? Is that whoa? And then again, not looking at the back. They're going to each alternate, grabbing 3 each for 6 total for just a second round to see if it makes any difference as far as now that they have that knowledge in their head as far as what constitutes a go, slow, or whoa food, what kind of decisions are they going to make now? And I do predict this could be a cool opportunity with parents as well to have the kids talk to the parents, anybody that's in the room. So, but all this is happening, like I said, as students are just kind of chilling out, refueling, getting some snacks. You could even talk about the snacks provided. Are these go foods? Are these slow foods? Are these whoa foods? And then things like that. So it could be a super fun one. And thank you again for volunteering for this one.